Hi guys, this is my intro because I forgot to preface the video in the following clips, but I just wanted to start off by saying that I didn't post last week because I didn't feel like it was appropriate for me to do it with everything that's been going on. Obviously I posted this week, but yeah, I'm not okay with anyone who doesn't like someone just because of their sex, background, race, skin color, just none of that. I'm not okay with it. But yeah, I just wanted to acknowledge that that's just where I stand. I am all for Black Lives Matter. I don't want to speak out of any type of ignorance because I don't know a whole lot about what's been going on, but I just want to say that I think we should all treat each other with equality and love and kindness, and just treat each other the way you would want to be treated. Hi guys, so I'm a little upset. I just got done recording the first half of me doing my makeup, and for whatever reason it stopped recording, and then the video was unretrievable. I don't know what happened. I film on my phone, so yeah. I'm a little frustrated, and I was kind of thinking of how to resolve this. I don't want to restart my makeup because my skin is extremely dry, and I don't feel like having a really bad second round of makeup. But I don't know how to continue this and keep it entertaining. So I thought as I continue my makeup, I would just do a story time on how I met my boyfriend. So far I've done concealer, foundation, a little bit of bronzer, some blush, and I did my eyes partially. So the next thing I was going to do was take some blush and stick it on my lash line. So that's what we're going to do as I begin my story. So my boyfriend and I have been dating for about 8 months now. I think almost 9 months. And we met. I'm putting more blush on because I love blush. We met while I was working at my first job, which was at Toyota. And basically I had a really rough experience with my boss there, or my manager. She was the assistant office manager because I worked in the office of Toyota, the business office. So we got off to a really rough start. She was just one of those people where, you know how there are some girls that you encounter that have a rougher time being friends with other girls because they're just intimidated pretty much. So we were not very close right off the bat. I didn't know that there was conflict, but she created some tension. Just wasn't super friendly. But over time that got better. I don't know, we just got closer to the point where she felt like we were more than coworkers. She would invite me over to her house, me and my other friend there, and stuff like that. So it was to the point where she knew enough about me. She knew that I liked black guys. Okay, so I put my liner on, just the tiniest cat eye because I'm so bad at it. But yeah, so she knew my type. She totally knew my personality enough to know what kind of guy would vibe with me, or who I would vibe with. So I guess she was at a bar one night and he was with his friend, and according to what he said, it seemed like she was trying to come on to him. He wasn't really interested. She kind of got that, and then was like, hey, I have this friend who you might really like, or who might really like you. I don't know exactly how it went. So then it was around 12:30 and they tried to call me. I was asleep, so they didn't really obviously get a hold of me. And some other stuff happened, but then the next day I go into work and she tells me hey, did you get my call? And then I asked her, I was like, oh yeah, like I saw that, but I wasn't sure like if I should call you back when I finally saw it in the morning, like I was asleep. And so she's like, oh no, like I met this really great guy that you like totally love. Like he's funny, he's totally your type, like super handsome. And just kind of was like trying to, I think, persuade me to like text him. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of highlighter. Just barely. I don't think grunge makeup really uses too much of that. So she basically was like trying to urge me to text him, saying like, here's his number, text him now. So it was like 8 in the morning, and I did text him. I can't remember what I said. I might have said like good morning or hi or something, but I like alluded to the fact that like obviously I know that he met my boss and that all of that was going on. So then we're like texting, and I really did like him over text. He was super funny and easy to talk to, like definitely someone that I vibe with, and our personality seems like very similar. I had never met a guy whom I liked that I felt like I could be entirely myself, like funny, stupid, weird, and like it would just make sense and like we would still click. So I want to say after like 2 weeks or so, it was like quite a while that we were texting. We texted like every day, all day. And one day my friend and I, we went to go somewhere, and it was not fun. It was horrible. We left that place real quick. So after we left, I was like, well, what are we gonna do now? Like, it's only like 8 o'clock or so. It wasn't very late at all. So then I was like, okay, well, let's meet Jacob. That was his name, Jacob. So I called him, and he answered, and he was like, what's up? And I said like, hey, what are you doing? Let's hang out. And he was like, oh, like I just got back from the gym, I have to shower and stuff. And I was like, that's fun, like meet us here at this time and like let's hang out. So it was me and my friend, and we like went there, we waited, and we met up with him, and it was like surreal. He was way more attractive in person than the picture that I was sent and showed. So I was thoroughly happy with that, and I was hoping that I didn't disappoint either. But okay, I waited for my ring light to recharge real quick, and then I did my eyes. I put some mascara on and put falsies on. So yeah, but yeah, so we basically met up. It was me, my friend, and him. We were hanging out. We ended up going to someone's house, someone that I worked with, because it was like a few of my coworkers. So we all went there just because it was something to do, and we hung out for the rest of the night. And yeah, we totally clicked, and I really just enjoyed like hanging out with him, and it was fun with my friend there too. It definitely made it comfortable. The reason I brought my friend was not just because like we had hung out previously, but I also brought her because I didn't want to meet up with him like alone, just because, you know, I'm very paranoid in general, but I think especially when meeting someone from offline, no matter how long you've talked to them, how close you think you've been with them, I think it's smart to just have like a backup friend who knows where you're at or is with you, something like that, just so that, you know, you have like an out if an emergency happens, or if you're just not clicking and you feel uncomfortable, you want to leave, like whatever. So I'm really thankful that she was there with me at the time, because I was definitely like way more relaxed with her there. Even though I was still stressed out and like not very relaxed, I was feeling better with her there with me. I'm gonna brush out my brows and put a little brow powder in them. So I'm just gonna lightly go in and just touch up the areas where I feel like it needs a little help. Now I'm just gonna go in with my brow gel and just brush them up. So yeah, that's how I met him. But to go a little deeper into the story, we started dating probably not like 8 months until after we met. So like when we first met, it was like January or February of 2019, 2019, and then we actually started dating in September of 2019. So from like January and February, I think those are the 2 months we were like hanging out, and then we stopped talking for like, well, between February, like the end of February probably, until like the beginning of July or August. Around then is when we like kind of started catching up again and started talking again. Things just kind of fell through in the beginning. It just didn't work out because of other stuff that was going on. But then finally in like early July or August, we started talking again, we started hanging out again, and then in September is when we like really were like hitting it off. And finally I asked him like, hey, are you gonna ask me to be your girlfriend or not? It came about in a special little way, but yeah, that's the gist, is that I basically asked him like, are you gonna ask me to be your girlfriend or not? Like, I don't want to play games. And then he did, and I moved in like the next month, and we've been dating ever since. Side note, his name is Troy and not Jacob. He said that Jacob was his like cover name, or what do you call it? You know, like for when he goes to a bar and meets someone he doesn't want to give his real name to. So his name is Jacob when he does that. And I guess in the beginning when we were first hanging out, like he said he told me, but I don't remember him telling me, but like he said that I just never paid attention or like didn't hear him, and I just kept calling him Jacob. And then finally the second time that we started hanging out again is when I found out, and then I was like, oh yeah, but I'm really thankful I met him because I love this man. So I'm gonna finish off with some lip crayon by L'Oreal in the shade Tress Sweet in 510. This is the look. This is my grunge look. It's not like as crazy as some other ones, but this is definitely something that I would wear. It's wearable, it's not super crazy. Yeah. I'm really sad that the previous clips that I recorded are gone, because that would have been much better, but I tried to salvage this. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe if you're not already, if you'd like to see some more of this. I just want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank any of you who are from TikTok who subscribe to me. You guys are so nice and like so supportive and sweet. So yeah, but thank you, and I hope you guys come back for more.